Hello everybody, my name is Captain Moore. Welcome back for another video of Hearts of Iron 4. So today what we are gonna go ahead and do and try to do is try to declare war on the little countries that are left in Europe that decided that it wasn't worth for them to be with us. We're gonna show them that it is all worth it. So basically today we are gonna try to attack Switzerland, Austria, maybe one of the countries on the Balkans, or like Monaco. We need to clear up all of this. Monaco and Città di San Marino, we need to clear all of that. We can't have that happen. And we also have Andorra right there. So all these little countries right there, we can't let that have be a thing. So we have this beautiful EU country right here, European Union. So all of this is ours. It's a little bit confusing with the green of Russia. So of course the color is a little bit confusing, but it stops pretty much here over on this border over there. I still haven't managed to get enough divisions, even with all of the divisions of Europe. Don't have enough divisions to cover all of my sides. So I want to make sure to cover all of my ports, so that when I declare war to someone like the NATO, so which is the United Kingdom, all of its pretty much the Commonwealth with Canada and everything, and the United States. Well, I want to make sure that I cover the entirety of the oceans and my own lands. So I want to make sure that everything's all right. So that's why I'm trying pretty much trying to make all of this work together. So we're gonna see how it goes, at least. Alright, so the Beijing Olympics are right there. So 2022, it's the Olympics are at Beijing, which is pretty much the capital of China. And China, talking about them, they're pretty much becoming social democrat from the day now. They're almost there, so it's gonna be really interesting to see what's gonna happen over here. I also want, once we have our next political points available to us, I also want to be start to change into another type of government, if you know what I mean. So either I'm gonna go monarchist or fascist. You guys will have to probably let me know, or something like that. I'm not entirely sure yet. My justification war goal is due for the 3rd of June. So it's close enough. It's not like, it's way faster. It's going a little bit faster, which I like a lot. We're gonna go ahead and justify against them. I can't really justify against Austria. It's gonna take too much time. Damn it. Never mind. We have already 5 nukes, so we're good. We're pretty much good with our 5 nukes anyways. We're gonna be able to conquer like any countries easily, pretty much. So we have all these. Look at all these military factories I can still put over there. I feel like we don't really need to put that much effort into these factories and whatnot. We do need tanks though. We're struggling on tanks, as I can see. So how about these tanks? They're coming along, so I don't need to really do anything about that. Only need 2 more tungsten. We're building all these factories, so all these civilian factories. So we're doing pretty good, boys. I want to show you really quick what's the map. We are a part of NATO, of course. That's gonna change once we go to war against NATO itself, but I don't feel really secure about doing it right away. So we're gonna first of all declare war and like manage all these bullshit that's going on over Europe and the Balkans over here. After that, we're gonna take care of Africa. Once all of this is done, we're gonna take care of the CSTO. That's gonna be a big war. And basically once all of this is done, well, I don't know, maybe we're gonna take care of like Asia and everything. I want to really save like United States. I want to save them, and the NATO, I want to save them for the last part of our campaign. I really want to try to do like a world domination type of thing. It would be really interesting, really cool. So I really want to see what would happen, you know. Alright, so advanced artillery upgrades. We have better artillery, so let's put them on the field. Since it's gonna take a little bit of time to build them, let's go ahead and give them like another run for them. So 3 runs in total of artillery going on. There we go. There we go. So more factories for them. We have this, so more political points. This is exactly what I wanted. You guys know better than me. Ah, shit. What could we do? I mean, we could make that reliability. Not really. How about this? Building all of this faster. Naval research time, armor for the carriers, capital ships also. Let's do this. Royal Navy. There we go. Let's do the Royal Navy. We have 18 of army experience. Let's use it on. Let's use it on our MPs. I chose this symbol for representing our MPs, boys. MPs are pretty much the military police that are gonna take care of protecting our borders. So that's what they're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of all of this nonsense that's going on over there. No, I don't want you to do that. I want you to actually be right here. I want you to be over here. There we go. So that's how I want it to be. Maybe I can put another one like this. There we go. So those are gonna be my MPs. Maybe I can like move a recon company. It's gonna help us out a lot. There we go. So there we go. So now we're gonna be able to have really good MPs. I can go ahead and build them, train them. I mean, I'm gonna take 20 MPs. Now it's gonna take more than that. Well, 10 divisions. Do it 4 times. Let's say 4 times or even 5 times. We're gonna need like 50 MPs at least, at the very least, in order to cover the rest of this. I'm not gonna protect Africa. It's not really that important to me. I'm just gonna really protect like my borders over on Europe and everything. So that's what I'm gonna try to protect the most. We're gonna build them on our capital, Rome. Or over here. Actually, we're gonna build them over Lyon. There we go. You guys all know Lyon from my Civ 6 playthrough. Or basically Civ 6 Let's Play. There it is right there. That's Lyon. Alright, so let's wait it out, boys. Let's wait for our next war to come in. Oh, tungsten. I actually need a little bit more tungsten. Let's ask for a little bit more tungsten. There we go. So we have all everything that we need. Already, we have plenty of civilian factories, so nothing to worry about here. How about Turkey? Is Turkey on NATO? Yeah, Turkey's on NATO. So you know when we are gonna have to declare war on Turkey, well, on NATO, we're gonna need to take care of like Turkey, United Kingdom, Norway. So there's gonna be plenty of things on Europe still that we're gonna need to take care of before even embarking in the Americas. So it's gonna be something else for sure. It's gonna be interesting to see how difficult it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be that difficult actually once we are at that point, because we're gonna be able to like have like we're gonna have basically all of Africa if it's the case, and all of pretty much Asia almost. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. Alright boys, so a justification war goal is done. We can now go ahead and declare war on them. So what we are gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and basically do this like that. And we're gonna go ahead and declare war on Switzerland. First of all though, before doing that, we can use that to do military or naval or air warfare terrorists. We're gonna do naval terrorists. We're gonna do this, and we're also gonna go ahead and declare war to Switzerland. So let's do this, boys. Let's declare war to Switzerland. They're gonna see what's coming to them. There we go. So we're gonna invade them pretty easily, boys. It's not gonna be too much of a challenge, of course, since like we are pretty much overpowered at this point. We really are overpowered. We're gonna go ahead and research the submarines also. Alright, let's go. We don't even need to use nukes. It's a little country and everything. I'm not gonna waste my time using nukes and everything. So there it is. We cleaned this up. We have cleaned this up. These guys are gonna need to take care of all of this. Oh shit. Hang on. No. You need to take care of all of this. Alright, so the next on our list is gonna be Austria, which we have even less days to ahead of us once we just fire war goal. So that's really good. We're gonna put these guys on the borders of, let's see, we need the Balkans. Is there any of them that are in NATO? Okay, Albany is in NATO, but the rest of them are not. So what we are gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and, okay, we can't do that. We're gonna go ahead and place ourselves like this. We're gonna declare war on these guys, on Bosnia. Alright, so support riots, crackdown. There's nothing we can do. We're gonna encourage, we can't do that. We don't have enough political points. That's gonna affect us. National unity, we can't do that. My stability is gonna decrease. I don't have a choice but to do. We can't do anything with that. For that, we're gonna have to wait again. We had our political points available to us, but it looks like there's nothing really we can do. There's really nothing we can do about all of that. Alright, so let's see, how is things going for the construction? Really good. Doing pretty good. I'm really just waiting for Austria to be able, for us to be able to declare, to do a justification war goal time against Austria. I'm just waiting on that, you know. Let's see here, what we could do is upgrade, well, can we upgrade our tanks or anything? No, not yet. So what we could do, we could go ahead and upgrade our things right here. Our field hospital, like our support equipments. We need to upgrade that. For sure we need to upgrade that. How about my armies? They're coming along. They're on their way. Alright, so they're building slowly but surely. We don't need that much more troops. We really just need MPs for right now. We are good on troops. We have like 31 divisions on Africa ready to invade Egypt. 30 divisions in over Austria and 31 other divisions over here. So we're good. We're good for the divisions. We just need more like divisions, and we just need MPs. That's what we need to protect our country. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna continue to focus all of our efforts into the logistic company, like these support equipments and everything, to upgrade it up a little bit. We can go ahead and just fire war goal against them, which is gonna take about the same amount of time. So we're gonna go for the Tyrol. There we go. And it's gonna be done in the 4th of February. So 4th February of next year, which is fine. I can wait. It's 5 days less than even what we had to endure for Switzerland. So it's going faster and faster. I like it. I quite like it. Let me see really quick. What are my things right here? My attributes. Monthly population, alright. Alright. We have conservative, drift, liberalism. Okay, so that's all democracy and whatnot. Monthly population. National unity, because of that thing with Africa, is giving a little bit of a bust. European logistics, we gain construction speed. so that's pretty good. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and befriend Eastern Europe, because why not? I mean, I don't really have anything else to do. Already control the Eastern Europe, but whatever. Russia, we have to keep in mind that Russia does have Kaliningrad right there, so we need to keep that in mind. It's blending a lot with our actual territory, so we need to keep in mind of that, keep it checked. We're gonna go ahead and basically do like this, like just like that. There we go. Alright, so let's wait it out, boys. Let's wait it out for the next year until we can really do something or anything at all really important pops out. Alright, boys, so something really really interesting just went on in China. So it basically happened. There was a military coup in Republic of China. So basically now China has become the Republic of China. They are social democrats now, so we no need to boost their popularity anymore. They are social democrats, which is interesting. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so we're good. Now that China has become social democrats, that's really interesting. So I think the only other communists that are left are pretty much North Korea, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they are the only communists left, I think, at least. So, Republic of China. China is now a republic. That's interesting. It really is. And now what we are gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna go ahead and do decisive battles. That's gonna help out our future battles, naval battles and whatnot. And I wanted to go ahead and show you guys. I went for the superior firepower doctrine so that we can have more offense. I'm really the type of guy to go for the full-on offense, no defense really, just full-on offense, blitzkrieg to everybody. There we go. We got that. We have this right here that we can do. Reaffirm NATO. Shit. I don't know if I really want to do that. We're gonna improve our ports. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna improve our ports, boys. We're gonna also improve at the maximum our field hospitals, which is gonna be really good. We already have like our divisions, 10 divisions ready for the next territory right here that we are gonna try to cover. Maybe with the 60 divisions next, we're gonna be able to probably like only protect this, like Italy and whatnot. We're not gonna be able to protect Greece for sure. We're gonna need another 60 or something like that. It's gonna be really really big, man. We need a lot of soldiers to cover all of this. It's interesting. It's really something else, man. Alright, I think it's coming down to the wire, boys. We are due, yeah, we're gonna be able to declare war onto Austria right now. It's this one, there we go, so let's go ahead and do it. We're gonna declare war onto Austria finally. Took a little bit of time, we're already in like 2023, but we're gonna be able to do it. So let's do it, let's pretty much run through these dudes and make as if they never existed. I don't see what is an Austria. I don't know. What is an Austria exactly? I don't get it. I never saw that. I never knew something like Austria. Alright, so let's take care of them. Let's take care of Austria and take their territory and make this a little bit more beautiful, a little bit more clean into Europe right here. Make sure that everything is cleaned up. There we go. There we go. Let's go, boys. Go ahead and do the blitzkrieg. Go ahead and invade them at their fullest potential. There we go. The ruling party won. There we go. I made sure that I just saw the edition. I just wanted to go put that aside, but I pressed it by accident. So it looks like my ruling party, the Social Democrats, have won like for the 3rd time in a row. The elections. So for the third time in a row, they have won the elections. Pretty much, population's not gonna change. Always gonna be with Social Democrats until we tell them to go for something else, of course. So we're gonna take all the states. There we go. It's more clean, it's more beautiful. I love it. We're gonna go ahead and justify a war goal. And they're protected by someone, right? Or they are protecting. No, they're not protecting anybody. Alright, so in 190 days, we're gonna be able to declare war into them. Let's do this, boys. Let's ask for Bosnia. And the other thing we're gonna do, maybe we should get into Serbia. Yeah, we're gonna put our divisions into Serbia right there. We're gonna go ahead and improve the Trieste port, so continue to improve our ports. We have more points available to us, so let's continue into that. We're gonna go ahead and do like medium, yeah, medium things. There we go. We're getting 2.32 political points per day, so we're really doing great. We're doing great, and it's pretty much the same thing like for the United States or us. Yeah, for us it's the Social Democrats. For the United States it's the Conservative. It's like the second rule as a president for he got pretty much got re-elected, Donald Trump, and he's got the next election coming up in 2024. Normally the president will have to have a new president, even if it's like for conservative again. They would have to have a new president, but I don't know how it works in this game. I don't think that's how it works really, so would be interesting to see. We have a new prime minister for Canada, at least. It's not Trudeau anymore. It is not Trudeau. It is what's his name? We don't even have a name. Andrew Scheer. Alright, Conservatives. Alright, so looks like they Canada decided to go back to the Stephen Harper route, which is stupid because I really hated Stephen Harper as a prime minister, but what you gonna do about it? Alright, so let's see Egypt. Can we do... How much time is gonna take us? I mean, yeah, it's not too much, but it's still gonna take a lot of time. That's what I don't like. It's taking way too much time to declare war into to people or something like that. I mean, come on. I want to go to war, man. Alright, we're gonna have our maximum embargoes for our future, what's it called, Marines. So we're gonna be able to embargo as much as we want. There's Iceland also, part of NATO. Alright, Conservative. Looks like the Conservative are ruling pretty much over NATO in itself, which is interesting. Alright, so next thing we need to do, we need to go ahead and do all weather or close air support. No, close air support is going to be better. What's Old Guard exactly? No, we're gonna do close air support. There we go, close air support. And the next time we have our political points available to us, we're gonna go ahead and do and go for another type of government. So let's go ahead and change a little bit United States. Let's change their popularity a little bit. Boost for Social Democrats. It would be interesting for them to go for the Social Democrat route, and I want to see what would happen if, I mean, Japan is conservative. All right, how about Australia? Okay, so they're libertarian. Interesting. All right, so we're gonna go for find southern industry or northern industry. We're gonna go for southern industry, boys. We're gonna go for southern industry. Why? simply because we are gonna gain some oil and resources with that. For the northern industry, it was just like for the civilian factories and whatnot. It was helping the civilian factories, which I really don't need right now. I don't really need that much. It's not really a problem for me, as it were a long time ago before we were the EU in itself. So we have more divisions available to us, 10 more divisions, so we are at 20 now. We are going and going, it's on its way. It's really good. Alright boys, so let's do this. We're gonna go ahead and go for another type of government. We're gonna go ahead and go for monarchy. I wanna go for monarchy. Honestly, I'm tempted to go for monarchy, really. Monarchy would help us. I mean, unless we go for something else that could help us. Maybe land forts would help us actually before we go for another thing. Stun comes, okay, Radical Islam. Radical Islamist, that would be fun also. That would be interesting also. Let's go for Signal Company 3. There we go. Let's continue. By the way, our justification war goal time is due for the 11th of September. Improving relations. Okay, so they're just improving relations. They're not just we're not protecting them or anything. They can't really protect them anyways because we are in NATO, so they can't do shit. England. Quartermaster, not really. International banker. See, that's the thing. I don't really want to. I really want to go for monarchy. I really want to go for monarchy, boys. So we're gonna go ahead and go for the monarchy and see what happens. Let's go for the monarchy. We are gonna continue to build our ships. So destroyer 3. There we go. Better destroyers, better everything. Yeah, we're gonna go into the monarchy route. Basically become a monarchy once again. We need a king. We need a king. We need education reforms also. There we go. That's good. We're almost gonna be ready to declare war into Bosnia. Once we are done with Bosnia, I'm actually gonna end the video once we are done with Bosnia. Well, I just wanted to go ahead and like invade another country for you guys before we end the video. I want to do like a little bit of a good amount of invasions on the world each video, you know. Alright boys, we're almost ready for war. It's on its way in a couple of few days. In a couple of days it's on its way. We're gonna be able to declare war onto Bosnia. It's gonna be beautiful. There it goes. Our justification is ready. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and declare war to Bosnia, boys. Let's do it. Let's do it. There we go. There we go. Let's invade Bosnia, take their territories, and pretty much make that of our own. It's gonna be beautiful, boys. The beautiful green. Well, it's like a type of a more nature grinded green right there that we have going on. It's not really the green that I love, but it's a beautiful green nonetheless. There we go. We have Bosnia. We can go ahead and take all of their territories. It's all ours, all ours. Alright, so our next target, like you guys probably can tell, is gonna be Serbia. So we're gonna go ahead already and justify a war goal against them in 180 days. It's gonna be done. And as it is for our good old friends, our good old divisions blue, we're gonna go ahead and make them on the border of Ukraine. I don't trust them. I don't trust Ukraine. I feel like they're gonna do something. So I don't know how I feel about that. But we're gonna do all of this on the next video, boys. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Keep it easy, boys.